gonna feed the less aggressive 4,500 gallon. Already gave him the pellets a couple hours ago. I'm gonna proceed with the squid and mullet. The big piece of mullet is for the piraiba. Hopefully, sooner or later, the piraiba takes it. Cut up squid is for everybody else. Here doesn't know which piece to take. They're all equally hard. I mean, in terms of consistency. As I said before, squid is kind of a consistency of a soft sneaker shoe sole. Yeah. The gar is thinks he can take down that piece of mullet that's meant for the piraiba. See, arowana took a nice piece of squid. Iridescent shark is sucking up some squid, nice. They don't always take fish for us, mostly they prefer pellets, but once in a while they go for the squid also, or for fish. Iridescent shark thought she could take. I think it's a she. She could take it, but no, she couldn't. Piraiba, as usual, is going to hesitate for a long time if he ever takes it. I mean, he's taken the squid pieces, but to feel it, he needs to take this big piece of mullet. And I really need to keep it filled or full, so it doesn't attack its tank mates, as it has a habit of when it's hungry. This guy, piraiba, approximately 3 feet long, stopped growing for us a long time ago. Come on, sweetie, come on. It's full for you. There you go. Well, at least he took it in his mouth. It doesn't mean he'll swallow it, but we'll hope and pray he swallows it before all the vitamins and minerals get washed out of it into the water. As you know, we fortify our food with Vitacam and also vitamin B1 specifically. And the water-soluble minerals and vitamins, of course, they wash out into the water when the food is getting knocked around and chewed and spat out in the tank. And the longer it's happening, the less of the fortification remains in the flesh. So that's important, and that's one of the problems with piraiba. Due to their hesitation, as you perhaps saw in one of the videos of ours not too long ago, the piraiba was hesitating for half an hour, and even then didn't take what we gave it, what we meant for it. Well, it looks like squid is laying around, which means I might have given them a little too much. This should consume everything in like 5 minutes. It's been probably over 5 minutes and the squid is still laying around, the cut up pieces. Let's see if there's any in the blind spot, behind the edge of the viewing glass. No, that looks good. They clean it up here. There's just a bunch over there by that marble pin catfish in the corner, and some up there. Say the piraiba spat out the piece. It's laying right by the back wall. Come on. Why are you making it much harder than it has to be? Yeah, you can see how ridiculous it is to make sure that piraiba is full. It came over again, it touched the piece, didn't take it. Now the gourami are working on it, shaking it like a plush toy. Iridescent shark is taking squid. I don't know what happened to. Okay, good. Piraiba took it again in his mouth. Come on. They don't like it too big either. I mean, they don't want to stress themselves to try to swallow something bigger. But if I put anything smaller in there, other fish will destroy it or swallow it. So I have to put big pieces for the piraiba. Yep, she spat it out again. Or he spat it out again, took it again. Spat it out again. Yep, spooked and ran away. Good job. It's not that thick for it. I mean, it usually eats pieces that thick and even longer, but the same thickness. It's just being hesitant and picky. I guess not hungry enough to just take it and swallow it. It's easier to swallow those little pieces of squid, like crackers for it. But steak? Nah, I don't want steak. Here comes Jello nearby that piece. Maybe she'll take it. No, she doesn't look like she's impressed by it. Or I can't see, there's too many bodies back there. Now they're pushing it towards the bottom screen. Yep, it's got stuck on the bottom screen now, on the bottom drain. I'm gonna have to get there and remove it from the screen and throw it back into the open. Otherwise, the piraiba may never take it off the screen. Yep. Well, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. Not everything is easy like it should be. trying its luck. For him it's too big for the tiger shovelnose. Well, sometimes I have to take him all out. I'm gonna give him an hour or a few. If it doesn't eat it, I'm gonna have to take it out and offer another piece in 2-3 days later, hoping that by then it will get more hungry, but not hungry enough to attack the tank mates. The attacking of the tank mates usually takes place in the warm water, in the warm season. So I'm not too worried about it right now when the water is cooler. But it still can happen if it gets super hungry. The marble pin got a good stomach on the squid, as you can see, especially that guy over here. This is the bitone or bicolor guy. Okay, piraiba got something in his mouth. I missed it. I think finally he made a decisive move. So that piece of mullet is finally deep in the mouth, in the throat pouch. So now it will have to work to swallow it. It obliged us. Alright, that's good. Well, that should do it for this feeding. Yep, it's working on swallowing it. It looks like it's slowly, a bulge slowly is forming in its stomach, behind the throat and esophagus. I don't know if they have an esophagus. I think that the throat opens directly into the stomach. It's just an opening. Okay, yep, we got the bulge. Should be good for at least half a week or maybe the whole week. Some guards are still working on it. Those guards at the top are still trying to swallow something. Probably squid. I don't know why they're struggling with it. Maybe it's a particularly big piece, a thick piece. That Cuban guard that's going towards us head on. Yeah, it looks like a piece of squid in his mouth. It's a bit too thick for it, probably. Thank you, aquatic ladies and gentlemen. See you next feeding. bigger bad, it probably grabbed something as soon as I throw it in there, but I couldn't see it, so I'm gonna have to look on film to see if it ate. But it ate today when we had visitors over, so it's doing alright.